This is verse 23 of the 15th chapter, the Gospel of John. Jesus is explaining to his disciples the love that he has for them, which will be a love that they share with one another, which is going to, of course, unite them together remarkably, but at the same time is going to put them in an adverse relationship to the world, as Jesus calls it, which has a fundamental antipathy to God and to Christ and to those who belong to him and are associated with him. And this, of course, is thematic throughout the Scriptures, and Jesus has made it clear that in some ways the very fact that Christ came and presented himself to them is what has elevated the level of their sinfulness, because until he actually gave these irrefutable proofs of who he is and what he is, their sin may have been less weighty, but because they now have seen quite clearly who Christ is and rejected him nevertheless, that elevates their sin to a higher level of seriousness. And Jesus sort of explains a little more of that now as we get to verse 23. The article here, masculine singular nominative, the, which is going with the participle, so we would say it is the hating one. Mison from misao, I hate. This is the present active participle. It's the masculine singular nominative. It's the subject of the sentence. If there's no other word that goes with it, if there's no additional word to be modified by the participle, then we usually insert the word one or something like that. So the hating one, in this case the one that is being hated, Jesus says, is he himself. So the hating me one, this is emphatic, of course, and serves as the direct object of the verb, in this case the participle. So the hating me one, kai, which can mean and, but also will occasionally mean also, and that's the sense here. The hating me one also, and then tone, the accusative, singular, masculine article, the patera, which is the word pater, father, in the accusative singular here. So the hating me one, the father, mu, possessive pronoun, first person genitive singular, the father of me also, and then mise, same word as here, but now it's simply the third person singular, present active indicative. So it's a package deal. If a person is going to hate Christ, then that translates immediately into hatred of God. It's not possible to love God and yet reject Christ. That's a constantly repeated idea in the New Testament. It is not possible to be a worshiper of the true God while at the same time rejecting Christ. To reject Christ, given what we know about him, is tantamount to hating him. And of course that translates immediately into the hating of the true God of the universe. And this is one of many statements in the New Testament to that effect.